Hey Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to Kansas City Chiefs today. Big news dropped earlier today. Chiefs insider says controversial piece could be on the move. Yep, you heard that right. The Kansas City Chiefs might be considering a shakeup. Now, this isn't just any rumor. There are real implications here. So today we're diving deep. Who's the piece? Why might they move? What it means for the team, the fans, the playoff push. And yes, we're doing it for you, the die-hard fan, pushing this channel toward 5,000 subs. Stay with me, you'll want to drop your takes at the end, because this one could stir up some serious conversation. Let's set the scene. According to the report, the story titled, Chiefs Insider Says Controversial Piece Could Be on the Move, signals that Kansas City could move off a key defensive piece, cornerback Kristian Fulton. Fulton came to the Chiefs with expectations. He had a deal and the hope was that he'd be a significant contributor in the secondary. But the buzz now is, could he be on the move? That's a signal of potential change. Why does this matter? Because the Chiefs' secondary has been one of the talking points all season. Injuries, rotation questions, depth concerns. The organization has shown patience, but when insiders start using words like, could be moved, that's a red flag, or at least, a major pivot possibility. Let's also remember, the trade deadline looms, and roster flexibility becomes critical. The team may be weighing not just what they've got, but what they could do. This move would speak to evaluation and prioritization. So yes, this isn't just about one guy. It's about what the Chiefs believe about the next phase, and whether they stay the course or alter it. Okay, what happens if the Chiefs do move Fulton, or whoever is actually the piece? First, there's the defensive schematic impact. Moving a corner disrupts continuity. The coaching staff will have to adjust match UPS, perhaps lean more on backups or shift responsibilities. That can ripple into run support, coverage assignments, and how the pass rush is timed. Second, the cap and roster flexibility angle. If Fulton carries a notable contract, trading him creates dead cap considerations, potential savings, or twilight commitments. That's not nothing. The front office will weigh that. Third, mindset and message. For a player to be moved mid-season or ahead of the deadline sends a message internally, we're serious. We're making changes. That can galvanize a roster or introduce uncertainty. Fans will interpret it too, one way or another. Fourth, alternative options. If they move this piece, what do they do instead? Is there a plan to bring someone in? Are we elevating younger players? If depth is thin at corner or safety, does this create new holes? So yes, the impact is multi-layered. On the field, financially, psychologically, and in terms of roster building. For fans, it's a lot to digest. Let's look at possible strategic pathways. If you're the Chiefs front office, what might you be thinking? 1. Move piece to improve elsewhere. If the corner room is stacked or the value of Fulton or candidate is higher than their role, you cash in. 2. Upgrade position. Trade the veteran, bring in someone younger, cheaper, or more scheme fit. 3rd, reallocate resources. Maybe the team sees more value reinforcing defense elsewhere, edge, interior DL, or bolstering offense. What do indicators suggest? The corners were flagged as room with surplus. So this move may free up space to shore up other areas. Also, from a contract perspective, if this player's contract term doesn't align with the team's window, moving them while value remains makes sense. Then there's the upcoming playoff push. A win-now club must weigh long-term versus immediate. The Chiefs clearly still feel they're contenders. What about who? If Fulton is the candidate, then backup/rotation guys, like Joshua Williams, could be slated for more snaps. And the coaching staff may tilt toward more zone coverage or hybrid schemes to compensate. There could also be targeting of a trade-in at the deadline. As fans, keep in mind, any move will take effect the moment the trade is announced, for chemistry, for preparation. So the question, do we trust the younger guys to step up? Do we have a plan for continuity? And how does this align with the championship mindset? There's a lot of chess happening. The Chiefs are making a move, whether we like it or not, and our job is to track its impact. Now let's talk fandom. how this move, or rumored move, lands in the locker room, media, and among the Chiefs' kingdom. Media will dissect this. Why now? Does this signal weakness? Are we rebuilding? Some will spin it as a sign the dynasty is faltering, others as savvy roster management. Fans are going to have strong reactions. Some will say, no way, keep our guys. Others will embrace change. If it helps us win another ring, do it. Mid-season trades can divide a fan base emotionally. We'll see takes on social media, in comment sections, on podcasts. Inside the locker room, trust is key. If a veteran gets traded, players ask, am I next? So leadership must be steady. The coaching staff and front office must frame the move as forward-looking, not panic. If they succeed, the move will be seen as genius. If the result falters, it becomes a what did you do moment. As for media spin, watch for narratives. Chiefs moving on from past mistakes, or trying to retool the secondary under the radar. And fans will weigh the optics. Is this a win now move, or are we waving the white flag? The truth is somewhere in between. So if you're watching this as a fan, keep this in mind. Your voice matters. Drop your reactions in the comments, ask the hard questions, and engage. Because this channel is about us, the Chiefs' kingdom. Let's look at the bigger picture, the AFC playoff race and how this move ties into our rivals. The Chiefs are in a stacked division. The Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Chargers, and others are circling. Each advantage matters. Trade deadline moves often tilt the landscape. If the Chiefs move a key piece and get one back, or elevate someone, it could shift the balance of power. Teams we face twice a year will be watching. Also, rival fan bases will pounce. If the Chiefs make a trade, expect the Raiders, Chargers, and other AFC foes to hype it as weakness or opportunity. But here's the thing, Kansas City has an identity of responding. If this is done right, it strengthens our hand. Playoff seedings matter. Home field advantage, bye weeks, match UPS. If moving this piece helps the Chiefs get a higher seed or matchup advantage, then this isn't just about today, it's about January. Keep an eye on how the rest of the league reacts. A move like this could spark chain reactions. And for us, the fans, knowing the stakes makes every development more meaningful. Alright Chiefs Kingdom, time to wrap this up. We've laid out the rumor that a controversial piece could be on the move, the context and background, the impact on field and finances, the strategic side, and how fans and media might react, plus the playoff implications. Here's my take. I believe the Chiefs are sending a message. They're not content to just tread water. They're looking ahead. But the risk is real. If the move doesn't pay off, if chemistry falters or depth gets exposed, we'll be asking questions. That's the nature of the business. But if it succeeds, you'll look back and say, yeah, that was the moment they doubled down and went for it. As a fan, I'm hopeful. Because the talent is there. The leadership is there. The expectation is there. Now the execution must follow. Whatever happens, this is a story worth watching. Make sure you come back and we'll track every update, who gets traded, who fills the role, how the board shakes out. And for you, stay engaged. Keep your eyes, ears, and comments active because this is going to be fun. Thanks for tuning in to Kansas City Chiefs today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our journey to 5,000 subs. We're building something special here together. Drop your takes in the comments. Do you think the Chiefs should move this piece? Who would you want them to get in return? What's your gut feeling about the playoff push? Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and go Chiefs!